D&D Edition 3.5 Psionics House of Navarre. Members of House Navarre have a knack for clairsentience, the ability to see and sense beyond the tales of the mind-blind. They are the renowned seers of the Lair. The typical Navarran has raven black hair, pale skin, and deep sapphire blue eyes. Elders of House Navarre seek to look back into the distant past to discover what cataclysm forced their ancestors into their current state and who or what is ultimately responsible. Discovering the identity of the enemy is the one pledge each new paragon of House Navarre makes. Unfortunately, none has yet made good on it. House Navarre has a long-standing feud with House Lair. Solarians are distrusted, and accidental meeting between the two houses often end in bloodshed. On the other hand, those of House Navarre feel most friendly to members of House Adon, with whom they have allied from time to time. Instead of a free bonus feat, to Lair of House Navarre have the Wild Talent Navarre feat. Benefit: you gain the Psionic subtype. As a psionic character, you gain a reserve of 1 power point and qualify for psionic feats, meta psionic feats, and psionic item creation feats. In addition, you gain the psi-like ability to use precognition once per day. Manifester level first plus half the number of the psionic class levels gained. Oracle's Fane of Gathmal. Assuming the PCs knock first, an acolyte opens the door and welcomes them in a quavering voice, inviting them to enter. The red-robed attendant leads them into the large hall, tiled with marble, with 4 columns of fury energy that travel from floor to ceiling. Halls lead out from this center chamber to the west, north, and east. Dominating the center of this room is a pillared dais with 3 short steps leading up on all sides. Overhead, the ceiling rises about 30 feet before ending in a painted dome depicting stairs on a field of midnight blue. Though stunning, the scene is sinister, as if something dark and insane lay amid the sparkling tapestry above. Each wall, except the southern wall, features 2 round corridors leading to a sharp bend and ending in the private chambers of one of the oracle's attendants. One attendant is always in the area too, seeing to visitors and the needs of the oracle herself. Heavy-hooded red robes completely conceal them. Beneath, they are twisted characters of human, being pseudo-natural humans drawn from the mad vistas of the far realm. They attend the oracle because it is their mad duty. If the oracle is threatened, the pillars disturbed, or if the PCs force entry into the shrine, the attendants attack and fight to the death. The cells keyed to this location are all identical. They are filthy places filled with bone fragments and rotting flesh, orange moss carpets and ceilings, and slippery slime coats everything. The air is putrid, filled with the stench of decay. In the center of each room is a pedestal holding a basin of clear water, though of a weirdly bright blue color. The pedestals serve no purpose whatsoever. The Symbilic Guardian. Blood-red glyphs orbit the ivory-skinned form of a humanoid woman. The woman's head is only partially hidden under a flowing mantle. Her pupilless eyes are imperial blue shining out of underneath. A shining greatsword rests comfortably in her grasp. A Symbilic Guardian appears as a tall, beautiful woman wielding a massive greatsword. Guardians sometimes serve as sentinels to good aligned scions who possess enough psionic skill. Symbilic Guardians are dedicated opponents of evil in all its forms, with an arsenal of psionic and magical capabilities, plus great skills at arms. A Symbilic Guardian strikes fear into the hearts of even the vilest creatures of the abyss. A Symbilic Guardian begins combat by attempting to waylay its opponent with powers such as Brainlock and Ectoplasmic Cocoon. If these attempts are unsuccessful, a Symbilic Guardian is an adept warrior and has no qualms with wading into battle with greatsword in hand. Against tougher opponents, a Symbilic Guardian employs the oracular vision granted by the second chance power to gain the upper hand. A Symbilic Guardian's natural weapons, as well as any weapons she wields, are treated as good aligned and lawful aligned for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. Symbilic Guardians mostly inhabit the seven mounting heavens of Celestia, where they dwell with all manner of archons in preparation for the coming war. A Symbilic Guardian is about 6 feet tall and weighs from 180 to 200 pounds. These creatures are ageless and always female in appearance. Called Symbilic Guardians carry no treasure other than the blades they wield. Seer. Clairsentience. Discipline powers 1. Destiny dissonance. Your dissonance touch sickens a face. Precognition. You gain +2 insight bonus on 1 roll. 2. Clairvoyance. Sense. See and hear a distant location. Object reading A. Learn details about an object's previous owner. Sensitivity to psychic impressions. You can find out about an area's past. 3. Escape detection. You become difficult to detect with clairsentience powers. Fate Link A. You link the fates of 2 targets. 4. Anchored Navigation A. Establish a Bishop-free teleport beacon. Remote Viewing X. See, hear, and potentially interact with subjects at a distance. 5. Clairtangent Hand A. Emulate far hand at a distance. Second glance. Gain a reroll. 6. Precognition Greater. Gain +4 insight bonus on 1 roll. 7. Fate of the One. Reroll any roll you just failed. 8. Hypercognition. You can deduce almost anything. 9. Meta Faculty X. You learn details about any one creature. True Name Magic. True names have been mentioned in D&D rulebooks and fiction since the first edition of the game. In this concept of magic, every creature has a true name in addition to its normal name, and anyone who knows its true name gains a measure of power over it. A fantasy fiction, this concept often takes a broader form in which even objects possess true names. The presentation of true name magic in this book takes its cues from both concepts and provides an easy way for both players and DMs to use the concept of true names in play. Psi-crowns. A psi-crown is a psionic headband that allows the wearer to access stored psionic powers according to his or her own psionic abilities. Unlike other sorts of psionic items, the wearer can use his or her own manifestor level if it's higher than the manifestor level of the psi-crown. A discerning watcher is a psi-crown made from pure, transparent crystal. It allows the use of the following powers. Aura Sight, Clairtangent Hand, Clairtangent Sense, Dark Vision, Psionic, Remote Viewing, True Seeing Psionic, Moderate Clairsentience, ML 9, Craft Psi-crown, Aura Sight, Clairtangent Hand, Clairvoyant Sense, Psionic, price 51,469 gold pieces.